guys, it's Landa Sweet, and welcome back to another horse video. So, here we are. We got a lot of interesting things going on today. So, the first things first, just to make sure I'm not completely... Alright, cool. Alright, there we go. Just trying to get a little organized here. It's been a bit. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Oops. Guys, it's been a hot minute since I've done this. Hi. There we go. That should do it. Okay. So basically, we have a lot of interesting things. As you guys can see, Carnivorous is in Titan's Challenge this weekend, as well as Gypsum, which is another one of the, what's it called? Gemstone Divines, which I need. And we also have a new Mushroom Divine that came out, as well as a new, I believe, Hera, and another new Divine. So a lot of new Divines. I think those two have been, I think there's a Japanese Divine, and then that's a Wild Divine. So let's just go through each one. So let's go to the Heroes pack. So basically it's in the past page if you want to buy this one. I'm not going to. It looks interesting. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I lied, guys. I did buy it, but it was a while ago. So, anyway. So this one gives you a horn of plenty. Okay, that's why I bought it. Okay. So, it's Greek horse, and if you win for the first time, for the first competition, she will give you ambrosia, and collect enough and you'll get a horn of plenty. Okay. So, and it's only 200 for the meter, so it's not that bad. And I think I've been getting about 6 to 10 of them each time, so truly it's not bad. But you do have to make sure to see which competition you want to go in. Let's see. Today's speed, dressage, and stamina. So I believe it would be dressage. And then you just go here, and then you hope and pray that you win, and then you just comp them. I have VRP, so I can do this automatically. Otherwise, you'd have to go into that page every single time. Which, honestly, at this point, I really love this feature. I know they used to have that feature, basically, it used to be, like, you know, all the time. But, so, yeah. At least it was all the time for on your mobile device, the online version of it. Okay, so I'm going backwards here. Okay, let's start with the I Love You, which is my first divine I ever got. I always do the I Love Yous divines because I know there's a objective for the trophies to stroke your I Love Yous, so that's why I do that. Etrian's always good for just a filler, just to get extra money, just to do. And I finally, guys, after so long, I finally figured out you just have to do drink and groom and feed. And obviously when I hit groom, it goes to bed because I have a divine that does an automatic thing. Didn't find any Philosopher's Stone fragments, which is fine. That one always takes forever. Right, let's just keep on going here. Oh, and I put a lot of my horses into my own EC so I can get more iron, which I figured out is easier to do than to hope and pray that the people that are in your equestrian center actually give you iron. So if I was a boarder, like, okay, so I'm a boarder to Hiram Farm, when I click iron transport, which I must have not read the rules correctly when I first started. I thought every time you click iron or sand or whatever it is that pops up that you're collecting, you get. Oh, no. I looked at it a little bit more carefully recently, and it's what the border gets. So you're getting the consolation prize of, what is it, 59 um, equus or money. Um, and then if it's not blopped out, you'll also get skills from it too. Um, but usually they're blopped out, so I don't need to do that, which means they've maxed their skills and whatnot. So sand transport, so they're getting their sand. I've always done it to gain the money, and I don't know why. I just didn't know. It's kind of annoying that like you can't go back to seeing like, you know, the crash course of the rules. I guess you could if you like did a different account on a different server. I know you can't do like the same account on the same server because that's multi accounting, which I kind of find I understand, but I also it's kind of hard too. If you have no friends, it'd be nice to, multi account, but I also understand from a game's point of view that you're only supposed to have one account per game. I get that. I do. I get it. Just to make sure it's all fair for everybody. Plus, I feel like it would be really hard to actually keep up 2 accounts if you were to do that. So, and guys, I'm not saying that I've done that at all in any capacity, but I'm just saying that it, you know, I can see the pros and the cons to both. I see both sides. Anyway, so we're just doing item, all this stuff, which I was looking at exchanges this morning, and I saw that in the item exchange, the black market items exchanges, I saw the best item to basically exchange for exchange rate nowadays is Zeus's lightning bolt. Which I don't know if you guys were with me before, but I was back and forth. I think it was the April packs. April or May packs, I can't remember which one. But, or the Bazaar or whatever was in reserve sales. Thor is a divine that gives you Zeus's lightning bolt once you work them, and I think it's, I'd have to check. Here, let's jump to Thor real quick. Where are you, Thor? There's my Thor. Okay. So let's see. It's okay. Zeus's bolt every month. So that's 12 bolts over the course of a year, which is pretty good for the drop rate, whatever. However, I was back and forth on whether I really wanted it because it is a Nordic Divine and you gotta do all this extra clicking. There's enough clicking in this game to last you a lifetime and give you enough corporal toner for about 20 people. However, if you look at the drop rate and the exchanges, though, would have been good. And I know Thor was in there for a low price for the passes, and I had the passes, but I wanted to. There was another day that I didn't know if I needed those passes or not. So, and I didn't want to buy any more passes at that point. So, I was just like, oh shucks. I should have grabbed him. I regret not grabbing him now. Oh well. Okay, whatever. So this one's doing relatively good. I think the last time I had it, it went fast because I remember when it got about to the nose area of this, it was hitting about 3 turtles, which is 80 mana, which bumps the meter faster. I'll make sure I click that button. So yeah. I gotta extend my boardings. I'm sick and tired of having to get on this game and have it expire for the boarding. I wish there was a button where you could just keep your horses boarded forever. I know people can like kick you out, like destroy the box, and you can be kicked out of an EC or whatever. Or maybe they should do a forever one, but on that there should also be a disclaimer saying that without any penalty to the owner of the equestrian center, you can kick out people if it's a forever, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? Because, like, I get it, people get sick and tired, and I understand now that if they're not just drink, well, that's the annoying thing about these Chimeras. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times it denied me to drink some water, which brings my meter down super low for the energy, but it's so annoying. It's like, just drink. But it's also funny because it's like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Ironically, you definitely can't make a chimera drink. This is apparently a half horse, half animal. So, yeah. But I think that'd be an interesting, cool function for that. You know, just to have that. I also noticed that I was looking at the gemstone divines that after you get gypsum, which I would just need onyx, because I need onyx and gypsum until I get all of then I would have the whole set of the gemstone divines. Once I get all of those, then I get obviously diamond, which is the prize consolation of finishing the collection, which would have been cooler when the trophies were actually like cool trophies back then, but I digress. But anyway, yeah, it would be so cool to just, you know. Anyway, where I was going with that was Onyx's little feature button on to get Onyx or to get his prize or passes or whatever is the same as I'm blanking. Oh my gosh, I was just there. Blah, blah. What is the name? I was just there. Amethyst. I was just there, guys, like 3 seconds ago. Okay. Amethyst is amethyst? Plural noun for amethyst? Okay, anyway. Basically the amethysts it sounds weird now. I'm overthinking it. But basically that gemstones divines is the same as onyx, which is after you groom them. Actually, it's gonna be the same because every time I groom a horse, it puts it to bed automatically. Amethyst's perk only activates when you put her to bed. Onyx's only activates when you groom them. So it's gonna be the same gosh darn button for me because I have the VIP, which has the horse that has the automatically groom. I think it's spring, maybe? That if you automatic groom, it automatically puts your horse to bed, which is nice because it reduces the button to click. But yeah. Anyway, going back. It would have been nice to see a different feature for Onyx. But I get it. Okay, so nothing for agate. That's alright. Just make sure I get some mash. I have tons. I started counting, which is funny. I started counting this back in the end of March. And it's helped so good. I wasn't thinking that it was gonna help that well, but it helps so well because I can never understand like the concept of time when it comes to like when was the last time I got the passes from this horse? Well, now I can just check and be like, okay, the drop rate's good, the drop rate's staying steady, it's staying good, so I can predict when it's gonna drop. Obviously stuff like scandium, for example. We all know scandium's gonna be about a week. Or a week to a week and a half, depending, I think. Um, I think it's a week and a half. Um, but yeah, so I would have never known if it was holding steady or not because I would forget. Because again, I have other things I have to do in my life other than stay on this game and just comp it to death. Okay, let's see what we got. 15, cool. I feel like I've trained this meter, or at least hopefully trained the meter to do 15 spices each time. I've been doing 10 because I thought that was the safest thing. But it looks like 15 is starting to hold in. Okay, let's go here. Okay, 10 passes. Okay, yeah, because it's 8 months. Okay, even number. Sapphire, you are the best divine ever. You don't have to require anything other than going to somebody's pass page. The only problem is I would like to, like, congratulate people, but then I have to hit the back button, like, 4 times. Oh, no! Dang it. Rip. Okay. I reduced my flame to 1, and so I only... I only got up 1 point because I hit my stupid drink button. I forgot the fire divines. You don't hit the water drink button. Dang it. This one I just have because it's cute. Okay, this one. Okay, I just got my passes a couple days ago, so Ruby is on exactly the same drop. I can specifically write all of the times it's going to drop for me. It was nice to see when it's coming up, if I want to do math, but it's every 12 days, basically, because it has a watery youth, so it takes longer. So, yeah. My fertility wands, given the fact I have Isis and Quinn, or Quill, whatever his name is, are doing great. I actually stopped doing the fertility ones on this one because I don't need it. I think it's every first of the month. Yeah, every first of the month. Why would I have to write that down? I don't know. Maybe because I started doing this whole writing thing every time something drops. Every time I get an item from a horse. Oh, I got a piece of the puzzle. That's nice. I don't really care about the parade apples. The only thing I think I'm gonna start doing is once I keep getting tons of parade apples, is I'm gonna put them on random horses once they get to a year and 6 months, because that's when you can equip with, cool stuff. And then I will throw them in auctions, which I've been actually liking auctions a lot better than direct sales, because they finally, like, I can see them actually, it lets people decide their own pricing to an extent, I mean, and then they can compete and wrangle over whether they want the horse or not. Maybe? Nope. Okay. I was hoping it was another 15 spices today, but I got 5. Okay. This is why you're not supposed to take risks in your life, guys. And I can show you guys how many special items I have nowadays. Okay, let's see. Did I get anything? No, but I found a tub of grease. That's cool. Oh, okay. That's interesting, though. I found that my Pearl Divines are giving me more of, like, the tubs of grease than ever. Oh, but I did get wood. Okay, that's nice. When was the last time I got a pearl item? Let's see. 15th, so it's been about 4 days for that one. Let's see, how about this one? Ugh! This one's my stingy one. I don't know what happened. I really don't. What the heck? I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. I feel like it's deleting the stuff on the top for me, which is not good. Keep doing that. I am not doing good with my fire divines today. Ugh. Okay. Alright, 0 wind, so I'm not gonna skip that day. I found if I don't touch it, the wind changes the next day and I can do it. so that I don't use up a day. I'm gonna have to take notes on all my stuff if it's gonna start deleting stuff from the top. This is where I put stuff on the top on pearls. That's not good. Those are my notes. Maybe I can call and complain. Maybe I can. No, one move left. This one? Oh. I think this is day 2 that I struck out. Just sort of annoying. Right, let's see. Oh, 10 passes for quartz. That's weird. Usually this is a stingy divine, and usually I get, what, 2 a month? I've gotten 4 this month. That is crazy. Maybe it just likes this month or something. I don't know what it is. 10 passes found. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make a giant notebook of the divines and when I got them and how many passes, so I know when I finally meet it. No, nothing today. Okay. I do find this is rotating though. This is very nice. It's a rotating through. So it's a hop, a trough, a stroke, a hop, a trough, a stroke. Oh, I did want to do this or whatever. So 3 of these predictions can light up all at once. So I'm wondering if all of them can light up at once. It's super rare. But I know I've had 2 of them before, but 3 was definitely strange. And then the next day another one lit up. So that was like almost all of them all in one day. And then it took a while until the last one. The last like 2 lit up. So yeah, that was kind of interesting and strange all at the same time. I did not know that they could all light up like that. It was kind of cool. Yeah. And I found harmony packs can go for a lot of money. That's why my equus has been soaring up there pretty quick. It's because of the money that it's. See? Oh, I won 10 passes from Opal. Thank goodness. I was getting scared with Opal too in the beginning because it wasn't giving me passes and people was like, Opal is a good drop pass horse. And so I was okay with the price point when I purchased her in the bazaar. However, when it came to the when it came to actually getting the passes from the divine itself, it took a bit. Like I got it on the 23rd. It didn't start giving me a pass till like the 27th, so that's 4 days, and then literally only two that month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this was cool. This was really cool. It was 23, 24, 25, all in a row, plus a 26 to me. Yeah. Maybe it's like the generator of it was making up for what it missed, clearly. Because it has the potential of giving me passes every single day. However, it's not going to do that because of the drop rate, but I guess it's a spontaneous thing. It's all calculated in the big void of the unknown. This seal I don't really care about. I just wanted it for the collection. It's not that important, so I don't mind that it's taking forever to get the seal. Oh, and I also figured out one more thing, which is kind of funny. I shouldn't have boarded my Nordic Divines at my Equestrian Center because now I can't, because I want to make sure that I'm giving it tons of points. So I'm not able to give it I'm losing out on the potential of hitting the button for the iron ore, which I need because iron ore sells for a lot, and you use iron a lot more than you use the wood in this game, which is funny because when I first started I decided to do forests instead of mountains, but if you do in forests is for wood and mountains is for iron, but I decided to switch it, but I was able to switch it only because I had a membership. If you don't have a membership you can't switch it. But it is costly. It's I think about 1,000 passes to switch your EC, but if you're gaining it all back, I guess it's okay. But you're only going to gain it all back in the form of E-quests and not passes. So, well, I always find that Pulsar is the better one compared to Stellar when it comes to finding stuff. But it is nice in the drop rate Pulsar has. I think it's been pretty good for about a month. I think it's month to month. So it's been, or a little bit under a month depending. So, okay, Jade didn't give me anything. It was being a jerk today. So, and Jade's been interesting. It started giving me like passes every single day, which was great. And then, which is crazy, on the 11th, I got 50 whole passes from her, which I was not expecting. That's the highest amount of passes I've gotten from my Jade, which I'm thrilled, by the way. And yeah, I'm just thrilled that I got. Today is the 19th, so I did get my 2 Nyx packs from the Balios that I got, which took forever. So I am excited on that. And then I did do exchanges today, so that's why I was in exchanges. Oh, -1. I do not want to do a -1. +2. I don't do +2. Usually, depending if it's not like anything over like 4, I don't tend to like to do adding the win because I want to, you know, get the prize, fill the meter as fast as possible with the little amount of years I have to go. So then I can get as many prizes out of the divine as I can. That is my rhyme and reason to it. I'm sticking to it. So, it's just gonna take longer, I guess. Alright. Oh, and I did figure out that my other divine, my other lips divine, my wind divine, that I did have before, that I thought that if you were in the middle of filling the meter, right, with whatever, you can continue to fill the meter, you just don't get your prize. Which is kind of unfortunate, because I thought, oh wow, I thought that it would like slough off where you wouldn't be able to, like the meter wouldn't work. Oh, it still works, you just don't get the prize. Yeah, very big disappointment. But it would have been nice to have, you know, known that. Oh well, you live and you learn, right guys? You live and you learn. It's so sad, you know? Alright, and there's that. 10 passes from that one. I'm not keeping track of Chimera's passes, I really don't care. See? It's in my silver spur. Okay, good. It's only, yeah. Oh, I got this one from trophies. I should probably move this one to my other one. Oh, but I put it in my EC, so I have to do it every day. Okay, never mind. Okay, so Cardum. Just get the 10 for right now. I would like to see, I know it's 60 passes, but I would have liked to see it really taken off. It's been a couple weeks now since I got this one, and I haven't gotten the first amount yet. There's only 60 passes, so you would think it would allow me to max this meter pretty fast, but clearly it's not going fast. Usually the first time when you do it, it's not bad. Oh, you guys see that? There's their ambrosia. So I did win. Where is it? I did win. So that was what? 5 ambrosia? Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Alright. What? is this? It's my gypsum. You're right, guys. I did get my gypsum. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm thrilled to have gotten the second to last one I needed. So now all I need is onyx. Literally all I need is onyx, and then I will get my diamond, and I'm so excited. Oh, it's been a long time coming, and it's kind of funny too because I've been collecting the gemstone divines for a long time, but this year has really been like the year to finally grind down and just get them all in one fell swoop. So I'm excited. Really? It was probably the easier one out of all of the horses I've gotten. Oh, minus Stellar. Stellar was only like only 3 fleeces, which is like 600 passes. But this one, 1400 passes, 14 hops. Honestly, I thought I was gonna go all the way down to my hops, all the way to the end. I'm so glad that it was only 14 hops. However, it was 14 hops, but it could have been a lot worse given the hops, which are Hornet Plenties, which basically are just, it's pure luck. It's just pure luck on whether you get one. So I just got gypsum. Let's see. Does it show anything? Woken up, found gypsum. So basically, as you guys could see, gypsum, every time you go to the page, it has a floating piece of gypsum, and you click it, and I've heard so many horror stories with this horse. I did not want this horse, but in order to complete the entire collection, I had to get this horse. The problem with this horse is it is known as the most stingiest divine for its pass rate drop. It can go through months without getting 10 passes, which is horrendous. Given the fact I just spent, 1,400 passes, it's gonna take years, according to people, to basically break even on how many passes I spent on this horse. Yeah. But, you know what? It's okay. It truly is okay, because I'm gonna get the horses that I need. So, which is fine. So if we look over here, let's make sure, let's do soft breeze today. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is for my King Arthur one. 5, 6. It's 15 per, thing. So if I'm at 6, 30. I don't know where I'm at. Oops. 7, 8. I think I go up to 9. I click it 9 times, and then I know that I've gotten all of the. There we go. Go to King Arthur. Because it switched, which is interesting, because it used to be 100 XP was win a competition, and 50 XP was win a competition with a Pentadragon. I don't have the divine Pentadragon divine, so that's not gonna happen. And then the other one is train your horse in jumping for 15. So if you do, let's do the calculation of 100 divided by 15, that's 6. So I could have stopped at 7, but I think I went at like 9. Oops, that glitched. Oh, that like really glitched. Hello, what are you doing? Okay, it's glitched. Oh, glitch went away. Cool. Okay, so if we look, we got the Heroes pack. I wanted that for the Hornet Plenty. A small little offer, kind of interesting. It's like $6 for 600 passes, which isn't bad, but you know, whatever. Let's look at the horses in here. I need to play this. Okay, we're gonna play this because I need to play this. Now I don't tend to play this one that often, if not ever, but I gotta play it. Sure. I don't like the divine jackpot divine on these because these jackpots divines have no perks. They're pointless divines. They really are. So this entire thing is basically pointless trying to get to the end. I get it if you're trying to get divine dust for the other ones, but it makes no sense. I have to go that way to get more divine dust. You don't have to do what I'm doing too. I'm just doing a speed round at this point. Usually I try to get it up to the 100% or else you lose like that. So, and it also depends on what type of cards you're getting too. So it also really depends on your luck on that. You gotta be lucky on this game. Really lucky. And if you're not, then it's kind of annoying. Luck and a long haul of stability. So if you lose interest in not being able to do things after a while, this game is definitely not for you in any capacity. Because it takes a long time to get your horses up there in skills, unless you just want to buy everything, but that gets expensive. It takes a long time to, you know, produce your good horses, to buy and sell, to make profit, and to make turnover. Honestly, it's a great budgeting game, if you're thinking about it. It's a great game to learn how to budget, and to learn how to sort of, you know, because you can use these skills in the real world on how to do that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and switch topics over to basically how I've been doing. So let's see. You know, working at a job I don't really like. I mean, it was cool at first, but the coolness level has worn off. Now it's just tedious. I work with this guy who's just absolutely, I don't even know the adjective. I do. I do know the adjective, but I don't know how to really say it in a polite way. He's not, some days it's like talking to a brick wall of silence. Like, I've tried to create rapport, I've tried to get him to talk, I've tried to, like, whatever, because we're standing for 8 hours a day, and, I mean, a lot of stuff we have to do by talking, and getting to know each other, and doing all this stuff, but when you're standing for 8 hours a day, listening to silence, and not being able to really, you know, do much, and then people saying, oh, there's tons to do, and it's like, oh yeah? What is that? Oh, you can learn stuff. Okay. But I can't like do the things that I have to learn because most of the stuff is not in my job description that I'm not allowed to do. It's frustrating. It's so frustrating. And it's just, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's so in order to like do something, well, start talking. Even every so often, not even talking about your life is fun anymore, because there's nothing new, there's no new topics. But like, I don't know, it's hard. I think I'm thinking of switching, but I have to figure out where I'm going. You know, I know I don't want to see myself there in the next 10 years at that job, but you know, everybody in the whole world goes through at least one job in their life where they absolutely hate. And I can't say it's really a hate job, it's just I'm bored. You know? It's not. I try to figure out things to make it fun and fulfilling, and you know, I talk about things that I try to think of interest, like conversation starters, to get people to talk and to create rapport and whatever. And there's a lot of people that just, I don't know. And it's hard with the demographic too, because most of my coworkers are in a much older age bracket than I am. So it's kind of hard. And it's also hard because they're like, well, I have family. It's funny because all of them, every single coworker except for two, except for two that I know of, okay, but that I know of. Everybody is, okay, sorry, not two, like three. They're either in relationships or are married or have kids, whatever, and that's great. It's fantastic. But there are a lot of things I can't relate to. You know, I can't relate to, oh, my child was having a bad day. Oh, my child wants this. Oh, my husband wants that. Oh, pity me, pity me, pity me. And it's like, oh, I don't really, it's a brick wall. And it's like, oh, okay, well, what's new? I mean, oh, you're back to complaining about your life, your married life. Okay, well, okay, sounds good. I did go off on one of them because I was like, I've had enough of listening to your crankiness. Find a new topic, figure it out. And then she pushed back a little bit, and she's like, you're telling me I can't even talk about my own life? And I was like, you can, but can we please pick a new topic? I've had enough. Had enough of this topic. Pick a new one. It's like watching a TV show over and over again. You get sick of it. After a while, you get sick of it. Anyway. It's all whatever. But everybody has those days, right? Everybody has the days where they're like, oh, sugar shacks. You know, people get cranky, people get whatever. People have those days. People, you know. It's just interesting, you know. But I do think the entitlement of people, like the customers or whatever, that I have to deal with in the workplace have gotten way worse. Like, way worse. And I think it's funny because between the customers being cranky and the coworkers being cranky, everyone's just cranky, and it's just big pot of crankiness. And it's like, I can't fix that you're having a bad day. I can't fix that our quotas aren't being met. I can't fix the world. You guys gotta stop getting cranky at me for stuff I can't fix. So quit it. Butt out. But, and they're like, well, that's your job. And I was like, okay, well, your expectations are too high. You know what I mean. I mean, we've all had that. It's especially, think about it in, like, a retail setting, right? I'm used to retail dumpster fires. I call them dumpster fires because they're just pure chaos of just no rhyme, reason, no structure. When it comes to anything remotely smart on a way to do things, it makes no sense. There's always a faster, easier way to do it. There's always something that's like not like they want you to do something stupid, and it's like, no, it's not in the best interest. We could get it so much done faster if we do it through A, B, and C, but you want to do Z, F, and K. Like, it's dumb. Like, it's so dumb. And I don't understand the concept of why everyone shrugs off, well, it's retail. Well, it's retail. No one has any expectations on retail. Why is that? Why have we become such a society where retail is such swept under attituded rug? What? How do we make retail better? Now, I'm not saying I can fix retail. I'm just saying that there has to be a way where, how do we get to the point where if we're climbing up the ladder to be CEOs or presidents or whatnot, not like the of the United States or anything like that. I'm talking about like higher up in the chain of commands, right? Where they are making the big bucks. They're making the millions and billions dollars. And then people who are holding those people up so that they can have their Ferraris and yachts and whatever they want. They get just the tiniest little bit of trickle down for the money that they in the work that they put in, because it's hard. It's a lot of labor, and no one seems to care. And it's sad when, sure, maybe some other stores are better than the store that I've worked at, but it shouldn't be. And that's sort of what I'm trying to get at. It shouldn't be where the one store is better than the other store. And it shouldn't be. And if it gets to the point where you have so many stores, you're losing the quality over the quantity of people. And I don't get it. I don't get it. And everyone coughs it up while it's retail. Why? Why is it retail? Why? Like, okay, I'm gonna be weird. I'm gonna go out on a branch. I like lifting boxes, It's fun for me. I like the tedious work of lifting boxes and bringing them to people and being a tiny little sliver in their life, but not so in their life where I'm butting into being, strange. I'm not forcing it down their throats. I'm just lifting a box, setting it on a shelf, or putting cans on a shelf, and knowing that, people who run pantries are gonna come over and get those cans for the people, or something like that, It's it's something like that where I like that type of work, but I don't like the fact that you need to move faster. You need to go faster. Oh my gosh. You need to get 80,000 pallets done, and you're the only one, and you have to unload truck, and you have to do this, and you have to do that, and you have to blah 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 blah. And you're like, guys, I'm only one person. And they're like, well, that's retail. Okay, then retail is killing people at a faster rate. Or like putting them in wheelchairs due to workman's comp because of how much they want to get done. You know what I'm saying, guys? I'm sorry. I'm on a rant today. I don't get why society is the way it is. I don't get why some people think that retail is horrible. I mean, I know a lot of good people from retail, and I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I can't fix everything, but the one thing I would darn love to do is I would love to have a sit-down conversation with the CEOs and be like, excuse me, let me tell you what's been going on. And sit down and be like, hello, how are you? My version of you, in my mind, is you're sitting in a floaty off your yacht, sipping a pina colada in the Caribbean, while us are struggling to buy food because you won't pay us, because you keep cutting off our overtime. It's sort of like how the place I work at, or whatever, what they do is, it's like overtime is like a carrot on a um fishing pole, and you're trying to grab that carrot, but they keep jerking it out of your reach right when you get a grasp on it. And now there's going to be no overtime at all in any capacity, probably because of this new bill, or so I've heard. Again, I don't follow politics at all. I think it's depressing, I think it's annoying, and I think everybody should just have their own opinions and not have to be influenced or forced by anybody in any capacity on what they believe in, on who they believe in. And I think this world needs to get reality check and get off all of their high horses and whatever. So, yeah. And I'm not saying one side is better than the other. I am saying all of the horses on politics side need to be booted down to something a little bit more whatever. Because neither side is working. And it shouldn't be this divided. In my thing. But again, that's how the world works, right? Everyone has an opinion, right? Everybody is entitled to their opinion, right? Sure. Everybody is. This is true. But I shouldn't have to be forced into saying that people are going to the extent of no contact because of what they believe in. That I do not believe in. Be like, oh, I believe in Santa Claus, but because I believe in Santa Claus, I'm looked down upon. Because somebody else doesn't believe in Santa Claus. Oh no, I don't want to contact you or speak to you ever again. Ugh. The whole no contact thing is sort of the same sort of thing, the same sort of excuse as people say, well, I must be on the spectrum. Don't give me that crap. I mean, think about it. Like, I hate it when people are like, well, I'm on the spectrum because of my bad behavior. No, you just don't. You're shifting blame because of your bad behavior. shifting it to people who actually have, who are on the spectrum, and that is just an ick and gross and deplorable. This world has been turned so far upside down since when I grew up, or at least in the capacity, or maybe it was always this crazy and I'm just realizing it's just getting worse, but I feel like it wasn't, in some aspects, it was safer back then. It's getting more dangerous out there, guys. Scary. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, so basically, that was basically my day. But I do think that if there's one thing where everyone's like, well, I wish the world was different, make the change. Rally the peoples. Make a change. I'm not saying that we should, take over things at all in any capacity in a violent manner. But influence is it's like fuel to a fire, depending on which way the fire burns. But I do know this. If anything that life has taught me throughout the years of living on this earth is that love is the strongest thing in the world. Not selfishness. Love. Simple love. What is the thing that I have? There's something that I have that I was gonna share with you guys. Oh, come on. I know I had it. Oh, oh, that one's a good one. That's a good one. Hold on, guys. I wanna say this. Fame is like the wind. It is short-lived and goes nowhere. It's kind of true. Okay. But that wasn't the one that I really wanted. There was another one that I really. Hey, sugar shrubs. Where to go? Oh, I'm gonna be so sad. I don't need that. Okay. Where'd it go? I wrote it down. I know I wrote it down because it was so cool. It was like, you know how the saying goes that blood is thicker than water? Well, oh, here it is. If love is thicker than, or if blood is thicker than water, then love is thicker than blood. Whew. It just gives me chills. It just rolls off the tongue so well. I'm glad that that came back to me because that was sort of a very important message that I wanted to share with people. Is that if you think blood is thicker than water, your family is thicker than water, then love is thicker than blood. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I mean, think about it. You don't have to be related to somebody to have love. You don't even have to be the same species. I love my cat. Unconditionally. I mean, I do demand snuggles every once in a while. But, but unconditionally. He is my friend. Or at least one of my friends. I love that little ham. He's just the best. I don't know what I would do without him. You know? So, there's your food for thought. Alright, I'm almost done here. I think I'm gonna keep going for a little bit now. Somehow I ended up getting close to the end on this. I don't know how I did this. Let's do this. I think I'm gonna end up dying on this one. Oops. It used to be 4 cards. I swear it used to be 4 cards. Maybe they changed it. I think they changed it. I think it used to be like, it used to be 4 cards. Yep. It used to be 4 cards. Now it's 3 cards. Now they're trying to make it impossible for people to actually. Ooh, a thoth. I like thoth. Thoth is so cool. And yes, it's pronounced thoth, not thought. Thoth. Mr. Thoth. He's an Egyptian god. I think he's the Egyptian god of higher learning and something else. I'm level for 2. There we go. Oh, Thoth didn't help me on that one. Oh well. All the other days he's been great. Alright, so I usually been saving these though, technically, but I just had an abundance of them. Okay, so I have 140 for Momento. Summer. Okay, what's the vine that's in this one? A hiking journal. I'm sorry, the man looks too much like hair. I don't like it. It's kind of scary. Okay. I think I did everything I need to do today. Let's double check to see what Arthur has. Make sure that I did miss one of the, that's why it's 10 at the end. I did miss 10. It used to be like 0, 0. So, what was we good? Okay. Got that. Oh, purchase tack from a category store. Okay. Purchase some tack. Oh, I want to see if this works. So, if we go to objectives. Okay, let's see. It's going to be this. Let's see if we can get another gypsum. I'm going to laugh. No shot! No way! Oh my god! No! That's no way! Oh my god! Guys, I just got a second gypsum. No way! I can't even. And I got that live. That's crazy. Oh my gosh! That's insane! Oh my gosh! Guys! Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I really cannot believe it. I got a second gypsum. How? This is the second divine horse I've gotten off a free filling the meter Horn of Plenty divine. That's crazy. Oh, that's so crazy. I can't believe it. That's awesome. I gotta write this down to make sure that I have this in my notebook. That's nuts. Absolutely insanity. You know, of all of the horses that I wanted. Got from filling the daily meter, opening the free. Okay, opening. Got from filling the daily meter. Free hop from daily. I don't even know how to freaking word it. It's crazy. Got from filling daily meter. Daily pass meter. That's crazy. Might as well say you got on the live stream. Yeah. That's absolutely nuts. I can't believe it, guys. I truly cannot believe it. So now I have 2 gypsums. That's so cool. I would have obviously, because it's so stingy. I was thinking that because it's so stingy, there's no reason that it shouldn't be a hard divine to get. Because it's so stingy and it's not coming back, you're not really gonna get it back. Oh my gosh! Should have just waited! Should have just waited till today! Instead of going for it yesterday. Well, shucks. Oh well. Now I have double the chance of trying to get my stuff. Oh, that's so cool. Let's go ahead and put some equip my let's do purple. Purple's like royalty, right? There we go. Put in some comps. I want to know how many gypsums today. Okay. I find my other in his mark. Oh, this one's she got her 3 times. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my gosh. She got gypsum 11 times. She must really like gypsum, or she's just trying to boost the meter. That's crazy. Where's my other thing? Okay, so there's me. Okay. Be nice to show where you are in the rankings. Come on, where are you? I can't believe that person got 11 times. Oh, that's crazy. Where's my other one? People really want gypsum this bad? Oh my gosh. She got hers 3 times. It must be an easy divine then. Mine was just being stingy. Egyptian queen. I like that name. I'm gonna give you a congratulations. Oh, that's so cool. Sorry, I'm just looking at her stuff. That's really cool. I really like her. I really like the text thing. It's kind of cool. Alright, anyway, going back to gypsum. I can't believe people have gotten... Everybody wants gypsum. That's my second one. Leaving his mark. I can't believe she got it 11 freaking times. She's either been grinding for gypsum, or she's just the most luckiest person in the whole wide world. Yeah, a lot of people are getting it doubles. I wasn't even going for a double. Now I'm curious if I'm really that far up. Wow, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or just grab. This was a good horse to go for. Oh my! Look at Velvet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. People, save some for others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It must be glitched because this is crazy. 4. Oh my god. What if these are all today? I'm gonna check. Let's see what this gypsum is. It is today. These are all, that was all yesterday. Oh my gosh. Hold on, we were at 150. Wow. All of them? We're at 150. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. There I am again. 147 minus 142. A lot of people. 25 pages of people. Oh my god. That's crazy. So I'll put 147 and 172. 47, 172. That's crazy. There's this one that I got rank 7. So if I go to here, look at this. Look at this. Look at me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah! I'm so excited. I've never gotten this high in like the getting the first divine out. That's so cool. And now look, there's like seven pages of people. That's crazy. Okay. Now I want to just put the ranking. So it's oops. I didn't max the meter though. But I did get. So let's see. It's not a rank. I can't believe people have been getting gypsum crazy. It's raining outside. I didn't think it was gonna rain today. With the flu. Glad I had no plans to go outside today. Okay, so now I'm curious. Let's see if I should open one Horn of Plenty and let's see. Am I gonna get a third? Let's see. No. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna be uber lucky. Okay. I was just curious. Let's see. Titans Challenge. I don't really want that one. I'm gonna keep my Titans Challenge for now. Let's see what the. So let's just see. I think this is where I want my game to stay for the time being. I can't believe people got 11 freaking gypsums. It's absolutely insane. Okay. That's crazy. Next new divine. Okay, yeah. I was gonna gypsum. Oh, we did get that. Okay, cool. And there was the thing. Okay, so we're gonna go over to test server. Alright, test server. I was playing it before, so I got some here. Okay, so you just sort of whoosh it over. And it's kind of funny because it was years ago, I remember. Years ago, the little ones would come faster than the larger ones, but I guess now the larger ones are faster. I don't know. To have a faster drop rate. I can't speak today, guys. Oh my gosh. So you just sort of merge things. It's just a simple merging of things. And yes, I did use passes. I don't know how many passes because I wasn't keeping track of how many passes to get all of this. But I want to get all of them done before I start doing stuff. So I want to see what this Howrse is. What is it? Oh, interesting. So it's like do you get to choose the companion or do you just is it chosen for you? I wonder. I have to get it to find out, don't I? Okay. Let's play this though. This is gonna jump. Oh. Okay, cool. I got the red dwarf, which is the same thing as the last one. I believe. Oh, and I got the blue guy. Okay, so the blue guy is this. Can be watered, but you gotta feed it straw. That's the problem I'm having with my other one. It's the whole feeding straw thing. Okay. I'm surprised there's no arrows to go back and forth between your divines here. Okay. And then this one is Red Dwarf, and it's a Knight's Bridle. Let's go lame. Go. Thank you. I don't need any of this. Okay. Alright. Let's go back to the menagerie. This is actually gonna come pretty quick, I think. The whole... Alright, cool. These flame... I like how it's like flamed theme. Though, you would think though if it's flame themed that they would have made a... I think it's a missed opportunity. They should have released a flame... Should have released Ash during this event because it's a flame one, you know, flame divine, fire divine. You know, they should have did that instead of waited. But whatever, I'm not. Okay, let's do those two. Sweet. Okay, cool. So I finally get that. And then I'm pretty sure everybody knows what the other ones are. Come on. Let's go. Hesse's gift. Ooh, these are good freaking prizes, actually, if you look at them. If these prizes are going to be the prizes that are presented in the actual game, which I hope they really are, if we think about it. So let me just reset here. Okay. Dragon's Flame. A lot of flame. I would like to have all of these. I might want to finish this event. This event looks like a really good event. Finally, it's got your Philosopher's Stone. Is there the... Let's see. Oh, the Katina Baroche hasn't been in there for a while. These are actually really good prizes, guys. Like, really good. Like, Philosopher's Stone, Wolfrey's Arm. This is like a throwback to when, like, the prize is really decent. A staff, a Nyx, a Hesse's gift. Those are good prizes. I remember staffs used to be super rare, and now, like, you're throwing staffs out left and right. Alright, let's do that. Let's keep on going. Alright. Let me grab them. I don't know if you guys are talking or anything. If you want me... Oh, and if you guys have any questions for me for the game, let me know. And I will definitely tell you about it. Okay, I think now is a good time to start merging fun things with fun things. I want to start with the fox, though. Fox in the... Okay. And then we'll start seeing how easy gifts are. Okay. Start merging it, and then we'll start doing just a basic merge where we'll put all of these... We'll put at least those two. Those two, these two. Okay, fox and the snake. Oh, phoenix, that's nice. Snake and butterfly. Cardinal, okay. what's a cricket and a butterfly? Bell boots, okay. Did I ever tell you guys there was a lady who got 2 sets of bell boots for her horse? She put them on the back of her horse and was like, he's not a Slefner, you know? He doesn't have extra 2 legs behind for it to be a functional reason on why you have 2 bell boots in the back of your horse's feet. Oh, well, I thought it'd protect the horse's feet on the back hind legs. Right, but do you have other horses that are being menaces that are clipping his feet in the back? No reason for that. Like, people are weird. People are just strange. Okay, let's do, oops, bug and that one. Okay. Bug and crocodile. Okay. Bug and snake. Okay. Oops. Oh, wasn't meant to do that one, but okay. Well, let's go with it. Okay, so we did bug and snake. It's higher than a bug and snake. I think we did bug and crocodile. Okay. Okay. A bug and a fox. Okay. That's interesting. Butterfly, snake. Oh, it's really coming down with the rain there. I really did not know it was supposed to rain. That means tomorrow I have to mow my grass. Poo. I just mowed, guys. That's so annoying, you know? When you just mow your lawn and now you gotta do it again. I keep saying it and it's raining harder. Fantastic. It knows. It knows. Alright, let's do a chameleon and a crocodile. Okay. Then the only other thing I gotta do is the gotta do the phoenix and let's see if I can find 2 phoenixes. Let's phoenix and a crocodile. Okay. Phoenix and a bug. It's kind of nice that Titan's Challenge is a little easier to get. This is gonna be a great event. If this is like the if this is what it's supposed to be, it's gonna be a great event. I'm kind of excited for this one. Maybe I might live the event depending on what I'm doing during it. Shucks, I had to go to the store today to get something. Maybe that's a tomorrow thing. Started this thing where I don't really have plans, and I guess I'm like, oh, maybe it's a tomorrow thing. Okay, what's the Phoenix to get the Titans? Crocodile. Okay. Passes on here are gonna be horrendous though. It's gonna be at least, what am I at now? I guess you have to go in with a plan. Oops, there we go. Alright, Crocodile and the Phoenix. Titans, okay. Alright, perfect. Okay, cool. Okay, I want to do a Titans challenge. Let's see. Let's see if I can open. It's unfortunate I can't just open a butt ton of Titans challenges. So I want to see if there's like an actual, if there's a divine in there or something. Like a fun divine. That would have been cool. 3 hops. Okay, let's see. 1, 3 hops. 4 and a plenty. Oh, I got an extra hop. Cool. Oh my gosh. Poor strawberry plant. Oh, I got a trophy. Let's see. Yeah, I got dark chocolate on pre-pride. Funny. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end that there. It's been absolutely lovely. And I'll see you guys later.